Coffee with Brian here on WHTL.
It's time to get outdoors on WHTL. Are you ready? From the deepest woods to the open waters, from the rocky trails to the snowy tracks, if that happens outdoors, we're talking about it. From fishing to hiking to hunting to trail riding, we cover it all. Brought to you by Petrick Service Station, Holden Sporting Goods, Black River Express, Moe Hardware, the Levis Drum Rail Riders, the Elk Ride and Gun Club, Trempealeau County Economic Development and Tourism, and the Associated Conservation Clubs with Trempealeau County. So tighten up your boots, check your hook, and fire up the engine. The adventure starts now.
That's right, everybody. It is time to get outdoors, and my guest today is Jack Haye, the Parks and Recreation Manager down here at Trempealeau County. How are you doing, Jack?
Pretty good.
Good.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. So there's a lot going on. We've got some music going on tonight. You said over in Strum you're going to be?
Yeah, yep. So we have, this is our second year of the Trempealeau County Music Series, and we're pretty much promoting and marketing these great music events that are happening throughout the county. And it's been a great kind of way to talk to these businesses and municipalities that have a great, leisure opportunity in a public venue.
Yeah, and it's so great. It's over the years, probably the past 10 years, these music events in small towns are popping up, which is great to see, bringing in artists from all over around and then bringing the community together.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just a great kind of setting. It's a free event, and you can bring the family out. So it's something that we wanted to promote right when I kind of got in. And these municipalities and some of these businesses just need someone to help promote and get the word out on some of this stuff. And it's been a real priority, and I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job with it, too. I hear people talking about it all the time. So it means they're listening and they're hearing.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so what else is going on down in Parks and Recreation?
Yeah, I would just like to mention, when it comes to getting outdoors, great thing to get outdoors is do some camping, and we do have camping opportunities at Petrick Park. And the two promos that we'll kind of put out is the 20% off for starting now to September 2nd, and then we have a stay the seasons type promo where you can keep your camper for $325. From September 3rd till the rest of the camping season.
Oh, wow. That's a good price, because you go to other campgrounds and you're looking at $1,000 or $1,500 per season sometimes.
Exactly. It's a very good, affordable rate, and we have hunters in mind at the start of that September season, and that's kind of where the promo originated, and we're just trying to incorporate the fall colors as well. So yeah,
and we got some beautiful fall colors around here when it happens.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time to be out at Petrick Park in October when those colors are changing. We just got some trees planted recently with the help of the Whitehall 6th grade group. So we've got about I think 80-ish conifers that we planted out in front of the park, and it's going to be awesome to see those trees grow, and then those 6th graders get to kind of see, hey, I was a part of that, and going past there.
Yep. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you just imagine those kids growing up, having kids of their own, walking out and being like, I planted those trees that you're sitting under now.
Absolutely. And it's kind of in the same little parcel, that same 6 acres. It'd be the front half of where we plan to maybe put in a natural play area, which is a playground opportunity. That's all wood-based, mostly all ground elements. So it's twisty logs and kind of a loop, and really incorporating natural logs and different natural amenities into play. Yep. And the four H's are kind of how we got the design.
Yeah. No, that's a great idea too, because there's a lot of, you go to places, they have their park place, they play, areas and stuff like that. But, sometimes with kids, you buy them a nice toy, they want to play with the box. And so, with some of those trees and stuff, I think it's going to be a great thing for kids to get outdoors, get a little dirty, and have some fun.
Absolutely. We definitely want to keep that natural element when it comes to Petrick Park. And Joe Petrick Jr. being kind of based in 4-H really keeps some of that tradition for sure.
That is great. And then they've had kind of like the opening of a couple canoe landings around here, right? And
correct. Yeah, we put one into Petrick Park as well, down in the lower loop, but Whitehall Lions did a great job of getting a new one into Colonel Larson, and Elk Rod and Gun got one just down the river. So
Yep.
things are popping up, and a Trempealeau River water trail might be on the horizon.
Yeah, and the good thing is, you got a couple friends. If someone's got a van or something to haul your kayaks or canoes, you can drop in one place, get out another place, and it's really opening up more recreational opportunities for the area.
Absolutely, and we'd really like Petrick Park to become like a host station. So if we can get some of these projects, like applying for the Knowles Nelson grant and trying to get some money in the Land and Water Conservation Fund for this playground, and having a dock down at Petrick Park, and maybe coming up with some type of parking lot for it to be more of a host station, and then we're trying to get down the river a little bit.
Yeah.
So starting at Colonel Larson and going all the way down to the Mississippi, that's kind of the planned route we'd like to promote.
Yeah, that's a good route too. And
Yep.
It's such a beautiful area around here. Me and Butch talk about this so many times that you start driving through the area and you just drive the same road so many times you forget to look around and take in that beauty that we do have. So
Yeah. The scenery around this county is impeccable, and just the hills and valleys and all the water opportunities as well. It's just a great opportunity to outdoor recreate.
Yeah. So what else is going on this summer, or anything you want to cover around here?
Let's see here. I mean, when it comes to the music series and just things all around the campground, it keeps me plenty busy. But there is some like other stuff that we're trying to do, and we really couldn't do it without the help of our groundskeepers at the park. Those guys do a great job in keeping Petrick Park clean, and there's a lot of volunteer opportunities at the park, and we've had people out and continue to have them out, and we couldn't do it, run a 106 acre park without volunteer help and a couple great guys running things out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And people, they go out to the parks, they see the beauty, but they don't think about the people who are taking care of that. And so part of going out, when you do go out to these things, make sure to take your garbage with you, or if there's any receptacles for garbage, put them in the right places, because it's up to all of us to kind of keep this beauty alive here.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, I mean, I get calls and stuff with if people aren't, picking up their stuff, and I'll hear about it eventually, and I'm not going to hear about everything, but it's like, kind of like that, how do you say it, the rule of just keeping the honesty of and the integrity of keeping your park clean, and people are watching, so it's like you're gonna if, say, like we've had a couple instances of vandalism down at the park, we're gonna find out about it if eventually with somebody, and we want to keep that in mind, keeping these parks clean however we can. It's just an awesome opportunity and a place for people to be. So if one person ruins it, they could do it for everyone. And we just want to have that good setting where we can, open the park throughout the year and keep it open.
Yeah, and what's the old saying of leave it better than you found it?
Exactly. Leave it clean, leave no trace, all of that.
And there's some good fishing going on, I've been hearing. There's a lot of people saying that they're catching lots of fish, so the streams must be doing well. And
this area is kind of the start of the drift list area, and it's a really unkept secret when it comes to trout fishing, and there's a lot of good spots. You just gotta go out there and explore them, kind of see where there's good flow. Mainly, I've been focusing on these deeper holes. You gotta go throughout these whole streams, find these deeper holes where there's bluer tintish in the water.
Okay.
And that's where these fish like to accumulate.
Oh, all right. You're giving away some secrets for fishing now. That's great. So for people who just tuned in, we are talking with Jack Haye. He's the Parks and Recreation Manager here in Trempealeau County. And you want to tell us a little bit about what your job entails for you? I mean, in a day-to-day life, I'm sure you've talked about a million things, so I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate.
So I report to the PTED committee, which is the Park Tourism and Economic Development. And it's a great committee where we've got a lot of people on there that have a lot of knowledge in the area, so I appreciate that. And got to get those kind of committee reports ready each month and use that to kind of plan plan what I'm going to be doing.
Yep.
And it's been a lot of outdoor recreation based with this water trail right now, as well as Petrick Park, and what are these project items that we're going to be getting onto.
Yeah.
We'd like to put an entrance signage to help improve traffic there, and it's things like that where we're just trying to improve traffic in multiple areas.
Yep. And then your other job is being a host for some of these music things. So
Exactly.
tonight,
Yep.
if they go there, they can see your smiling face and get to meet you in person.
Yep. Strum had a great event last year. I was very impressed with how they were able to rope in the music and the different vendors, and then top it off with some fireworks. So it is a great event where there's going to be a lot of people out there. They have a new playground there at Woodland Park. So feel free to get out there. I think it's Crimson Theory is the band tonight.
Okay, yeah, those guys are good.
Yeah, they'll start at 7:30 and then go till 9:30, and then right at dusk, they'll be having some fireworks. So
Good deal.
Stop at the raffles and the food and get a drink or two, and watch some fireworks.
Oh, good deal. Well, is there anything else you want to cover before we get going today?
I'd say just look at the other opportunities for the music series and make a stop at some of those. There is posters throughout the county. We have some of the dates on our website, and I guess the last thing that's maybe happening at Petrick Park is you've probably seen this like rodeo event.
Yeah.
That's been a big hit for the Hispanic community in Arcadia and Independence, and they'll be having their next one August 29th.
Okay.
So the Labor Day weekend, they'll be having one, and really is a good niche opportunity and very unique to our area.
Yeah, because I haven't heard of a rodeo being around here, so it'd be a good time to get out and check it out and see what it's all about.
Absolutely. It's Hispanic themed music, and then they have a rodeo in between. So they really like to pack it into our horse arena out at the park, and
Cool.
it's a good special event.
Good deal. Well, that's so much fun. Well, Jack, thank you so much for being here today, and we will see you next time you come on the air.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Yep, thank you. We've been speaking with Jack Haye, Parks and Recreation Manager here at Trempealeau County. We're going to get back into the music right after this short break.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to...
The